The church fell silent, save for the rustle of clothes and the occasional cough. Tiwa's voice rose in a powerful prayer, calling on God to fill the room with His presence. Her words were rhythmic, almost hypnotic, and as she spoke, some people began to sway, their bodies trembling as if touched by an unseen force. But as Tiwa prayed, her mind drifted to the night before. The dream had returned, the Masquerader, with his glowing mask and burning eyes. His voice had echoed in her ears, reminding her of the price she had paid and the power she had received. They must believe, he had said. Only through their faith can you remain untouchable. Tiwa opened her eyes, her gaze sweeping over the crowd. She could feel their faith, their desperation. These people believed in her completely, and that belief fed the power within her. Just as she was about to begin her sermon, a loud cry pierced the air. All heads turned toward the back of the church.
Congratulations for coming this far. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment the country you are watching from.
The story continues.
A loud cry pierced the air. All heads turned toward the back of the church, where a woman had fallen to her knees, clutching the lifeless body of a young boy. "It's my son," the woman wailed. "He's gone. He's gone." The congregation erupted into chaos. People rose from their seats, craning their necks to see what was happening. Tiwa remained calm, her eyes narrowing as she focused on the scene unfolding before her. The boy, no older than 7, lay limp in his mother's arms. His skin had taken on a pale, ashen hue, and his lips were blue. Several people rushed to the woman's side, trying to comfort her, but it was clear to everyone that the boy was dead. "Bring him here," Tiwa commanded, her voice cutting through the noise like a blade. The crowd parted as 2 men helped the sobbing mother carry the boy to the front of the church. Tiwa descended from the pulpit, her gown billowing around her like a cloud. She knelt beside the boy, placing a hand on his chest. "Do you believe in the power of God?" she asked the mother. The woman nodded frantically, tears streaming down her face. "Yes, Mama Zion. I believe." Tiwa turned to the congregation. "Do you all believe that God can do the impossible?" "Yes, Mama Zion," they cried, their voices shaking with emotion. Tiwa closed her eyes and began to pray, her voice rising and falling in a melodic cadence. She called on the name of God, asking for His power to bring life where there was death, to show His glory to the doubters and the faithful alike. As she prayed, a strange energy filled the room. The air grew heavy, and a faint hum seemed to vibrate through the walls. Some people began to weep, others fell to their knees, speaking in tongues. Then, Tiwa placed both hands on the boy's chest and shouted, "In the name of Jesus, I command you to rise." For a moment, nothing happened. The room was so silent that the sound of the mother's sobs echoed like thunder. But then, the boy's chest rose. A collective gasp swept through the congregation. The boy's eyes fluttered open, and he let out a small cough. "He's alive," someone shouted. The mother screamed in joy, clutching her son to her chest. The congregation erupted into cheers, some people falling to the ground in worship, others dancing and shouting praises. Tiwa stood, her face serene but her eyes burning with a strange intensity. She raised her hands to quiet the crowd. "This is the power of God," she said, her voice steady and commanding.